Good morning. I'm sure you heard about net zero. How do you feel about net zero? I bet you are skeptical. That's what you usually are. You bad people. You are skeptical to these brilliant, wonderful ideas coming from the establishment. It's not that bad, you see. You take Sweden, for instance. We have a climate footprint because we live here in Sweden. And it's basically gases going out into the atmosphere. And then we have a cow and we have a moose. Right. Well, there's quite a few of them. And they also emit gases. And then they have to compensate for this. That's the idea. You know? So the government is doing different projects here in Sweden and in other countries to compensate for this very bad footprint, you see. And now they have a project that I just learned about. It's electric scooters. The government bought a lot of electric scooters and sent them to Ghana. That's a country in Africa, of course. Scooters, maybe mopeds, I don't know. I prefer scooters. But that's what they did anyway. So, and they sent them to Ghana. Now, I'm curious about this. Why did they pick Ghana? What do you think? Maybe it was a guy in the government who's got a friend in Ghana, maybe. And he said, well, what about Ghana? We have... You know, I have a friend in Ghana, and he doesn't have an electric scooter. And the other guys in the government, they said, well, that's brilliant. Let's send them to Ghana. Right, and your friend can have one. It's good. And I also wonder if they contacted Ghana, and, you know, they called them up and said, we want to give you electric scooters. And the people in Ghana, they said, okay. Yeah, the Swedish government said, yeah, we're going to send them, ship them over to you. And the Ghana people, they said, oh, all right, you can do this. Thank you very much. You know, I suppose that's how it worked. Now, how many do you think? 5,000? No. 48,000 electric scooters. They bought them and shipped them to Ghana. That's right. Now, maybe you don't like this, but I do. I mean, just imagine what the people in Ghana can do with these scooters. This is brilliant. Well, first of all, of course, they can drive around in them. I wonder if they just give them out, you know, hand them out to the people. You want a scooter? Yeah, we have one here. Here it is. Thank you very much. Or maybe they need to apply to get a scooter or something, I don't know. So they can drive around in these scooters, on them. Or they, you know, they could pick them apart and sell the parts or use the parts. Brilliant. Or maybe sell them. That's a lot of scooters, right? They can sell them to other people in Africa and make good money. I think it's great what they do. I'm so impressed with the politicians and, you know, these experts came up with this thing. I also want to mention this, I heard this, that the Democrats, they want AOC and Bernie Sanders for the next presidential election in the United States, 2028. There's another thing. Maybe you think, oh, this is bad, but you have to remember how hard it is to find candidates in the Democrat Party. You know, I think they did an analysis on the last election, and they said, you know, Trump, the reason he won, well, people know him. That's the reason. He's well known. See? So we need some people, or one guy and the vice president candidate that is a bit famous. I think this is the thing they came up with, maybe. And maybe they asked, Bruce Springsteen. Bruce Springsteen, you want to be the president? And then Bruce, he said, no, I don't think so. Well, you are so well known, right? We need somebody who is as well known as Trump. So that's what they decided. We go for AOC and Bernie Sanders. At least people know who they are. Maybe. What do you think? Now, if they are running with these two people, I don't know, but that's what I heard. Now, AOC, I know a bit about her. She's very, very left, isn't she? And Sanders too. That's a bit peculiar, isn't it? So Trump won. It was a landslide victory, wasn't it? So the country is going in this direction. And then the Democrats, they decided not to move with it. Move into the center, maybe. No, they decided to move even further left, possibly. I don't know. I don't think it's going to work, actually. Yeah, I think they said this. Kamala Harris, the reason she wasn't elected was because people didn't really know her very well. And she was black, too. So let's go for these two people, AOC and Bernie Sanders. All right. What do you think? Be good.